every trader's focus is to get low spreads and finding a perfect strategy. They also focus on proper entries and exits. However, before any decision is made, look for a reliable broker. We all want to have good spreads and commissions that allow us to get into the blue faster. At HankoTrade, having spreads as low as 0.0 pips with leverage available up to 500 times is just one click away. You may also choose from 3 different account types, with a minimum deposit as low as $10. Built by traders for traders. Trade and control with our recommended broker, HankoTrade.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session with Stocks Temper Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partners are on. Current time is almost 7:50 here, like normal, okay? We have the new hourly in about 10 minutes, so gonna get charting gold and Nasdaq for sure, and maybe take a look at GU as well as US 30 closer to the market open time. All right, guys, make sure to check the description box. Not a buy or sell channel here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. Guys, I'm not really going to look to do anything until about 8:30, which is that news time. We'll go over that in a little bit. Also, we are running a HankoTrade contest right now. We've got about 10 contestants here. It's really good. We'll update you guys all on that in the free Telegram group. And if you guys are looking for a good broker, please check them out. The link is in our description box. All right. So open up a demo account, see if it makes sense for you guys. If not, stick with your own broker. You know how it is. Okay. Also, guys, try not to risk more than 1%. The market has been very volatile. Today is one of the first red folders post NFP, which is from last Friday. So today we might actually get more volatility than not. Okay. So my goal, guys, is to get gold done and Nasdaq done hopefully by 8 o'clock, and then we can focus on these two and maybe take a look at GU and anything else. All right, so I'm going to get doing the top downs here. All right, pretty straightforward, very similar to yesterday. Okay, I see a nice supply area and then around here. Okay, on the daily, I'm using top and bottom wick here, and that's ranging from almost 1805 to around 1850 and around $10, okay, in terms of the high and low on these wicks. All right, I'm looking to get now some demand here. Okay, I like this general area right in here. It's pretty similar to yesterday, guys. Not really going to change anything up. Nice demand, and now I'm looking for my high and my low. All right, on the daily, you can see that I have a nice high wick here right before we tap supply. Okay, so I see some daily resistance here. Okay, I'm going to look for my daily support level. I'm going to use down in this area right here. You can see it's multiple touches. This wick is still showing a nice uptrend here. All right, but again, what I'm looking for is more of candle closes. So daily support, I'm looking right around 1755. Okay, let's take a look now at the 4-hour here, guys. Okay, 1 second. We put this chat box here on YouTube. Should be good. There we go. Okay, perfect, guys. All right, let's take a look at my 4-hour resistance here. And I'm just going to move that down here, guys. I'm looking for some 4-hour support. I like this general area in here, and anywhere around these wicks are starting to hold. Okay, so I'm just going to find my 4-hour support at this double wick bounce. Guys, if your MT4 is frozen, just contact your broker. That's the best thing we can say, right? There's not much else that we can really do at this time, okay, other than getting those guys involved. All right. Okay, so let's look at some hourly. I'm going to move this just tied up here, nice resistance showing. All right, and then I can see a double rejection here. Okay, so 1 hour resistance, and then my hourly support is just below here. All right, on gold. Okay, so 1 hour support. Let's take a look at the 15 now, guys. All right, pretty straightforward here. Nice rejection. Minute resistance. Okay, I'm going to look at some support level just below here. 15-minute support. guys, I'm going a little bit faster than normal. You guys can get the level of this once I'm done here on the 5, and we take a peek. All right, so guys, you can see here if we do break above, we're in a nice little trend. This is one of the trade ideas that was sent to the group this morning. All right, we got in from a buy at 1789. Okay, and that thing would be running about 30 pips. Okay, nice big bullish move here. So we're just going to watch and see if we're going to get a continuation. Okay. Okay, after this, guys, we're going to take a peek at Nasdaq. All right. Let's just make that a whole number so you guys can see it, 1789 to where we're at 1791. Just mark this up here so you guys understand. And we're still running. Okay, so 92 from 88.9. Okay, you can see that nice move, guys, still running up. Gold had a nice reversal coming near the hourly. It's running about 31 pips. If we're going to continue, guys, I think we're probably going to get to that 1794 area. Okay, but again, we're about 10 minutes before that new hourly candle is going to stick. So let's just be careful here and monitor everything accordingly. All right. We are looking pretty juicy in these buys here. So guys on YouTube, you guys probably would have missed this. If you caught from the 89, it's amazing. Okay. If you didn't, all right, now you just got to watch and see what we're going to get probably at 8:30. All right. So it's a nice big move there. Okay. And we're going to see if we're going to get that continuation. Okay. So what I'm looking for now is to head over and look at Nasdaq, guys. Okay. So let's take a peek at Nasdaq on the daily. All right, so you can see we're at a critical area right now. A little bit of a sell-off starting to happen, very short term. Okay, so let's just watch and see here. I'm not going to gather supply or demand. I'm just going to gather support or resistance. Okay, a little bit different than normal. There's some daily resistance here. Okay, some daily support level just forming. Okay, so daily support. Gonna look for the daily break target here. Okay, so daily target if daily is broken. Okay, and then I can see what bearish target. And then I can see a nice bullish move up here if price is going to have its continuation, maybe near that 13,009, maybe a little bit lower here, guys. I definitely think we get some hold up at around that 13,600 mark. Okay, and now we're going to get our top downs here. Okay, so let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, so nice 4 hour resistance coming in here. I'm just going to update this real quick. 4 hour resistance. And then looking for some 4 hour support. Here. Good there. Okay, let's look at now our hourly. Okay, so nice hourly support starting to hold. Looking at the hourly resistance just right above here, guys. They break that, that's going to have a nice volume push. Okay, you can see that multiple rejections in terms of wicks have been pushing back down at that area. We do have the volume here to start to show nice, possibilities of breaking there. Okay, but again, we got to get past this previous structure at that 13,065. All right, so let's take a look at the 15. Minute resistance. All right, nice support level here. Okay, move that wick down. Okay, let's take a peek at the 5. Okay, nice. A bit of resistance there. Okay. All right, guys, so we're just going to walk here and see what's going on with Nasdaq. Okay, gold is pushing up huge. All right, it's a big move on gold so far. Let's go take a peek. And we're going to trap and gap our overall play that we're seeing right now on Nasdaq. Okay. All right, so we can erase this and just use the box for our support and resistance. All right, so let's take a peek on gold. Okay, nice big move here, guys. It has continuation. All right, so if price is going to walk down, I think the rejection area is going to happen at that. It was right at 1793. Okay, so just monitor this accordingly, and probably wait until that new hourly candle open up. All right. Okay, so about 1 minute, guys, until we have the new 8 a.m. candle. So if you guys are in on anything, you can look to close. It's up to you if you guys want to hold. It's not a big deal holding through. Okay, let's take a look at quickly oil here. You see that US 30 is kind of pushing bullish right now. Okay, oil is still holding a nice volume push from that 88 area. Okay, I couldn't get above that 89.10. All right, so let's just watch and see over the next little bit how oil is going to move. And then we have Nasdaq. Let's just see if we can find some key levels here, guys. Okay, so coordinates 3030. So nothing closed below here. Okay, you can see that structure support. And then around there is a nice area where buyers have started to take place. Okay, and then same with coming to that resistance on the 15th. So this is the new hourly, guys. Okay, you can see that we're starting to get some rejection. All right, we do have news today, so just keep that in mind. All right, we're going to go over that in 2 seconds here. You can see on the new hourlies, guys. All right, you can take a look right here. This was 6:45, coming 6:57 a.m. changed the downtrend reversal. So we're going to see now if this 8 a.m. all right is going to, watch and see if we're going to get that continuation in terms of the bullish push, or if they're going to get the resistance in here and then start to push back down. Okay, so here we go, starting to get some volume here, pushing up. Okay, starting in about 3 minutes here. I see a nice rejection area coming at the 15. All right, so we're gonna watch. We're gonna mark a key level just right above here at the nice engulfing candlestick. That'll be like a 5-minute resistance. Okay, so let's just watch. Take a peek. Yeah, gold is still holding on the 15. Still holding there pretty strong so far. Okay. So guys, we're talking about news. All right. Let's go back to the 10th. Okay, so you can see CPI at 8:30, guys. All right, so let's take a look at the previous space and how this was launched. Okay, so you can see last 3, May, June, July, we can have a positive outlook. All right, so all positives, and you can see they've been increasing steadily. 0.3, 1.0, 1.3. Okay, so why traders care? Consumer price for accounts the majority overall inflation. All right, that's been a big, obviously discussion. We all understand that. Inflation is important currency valuation because rising prices lead to central bank to raise interest rates. That's going to be a big one out of respect to their for their inflation containment mandate. All right, so consumer price index, guys. Okay, so you can see everything has been rising. All right, if you go back and see these previous folder launches, all right, it's going to be a opportunity. Would have been great for nice volatile movements. All right, so at 8:30, guys, this is probably what I'm just waiting for here. All right, so you can see there's also news, guys, from CNBC. It's pretty good. So let's take a peek at this. Inflation may finally be cooling. Okay, so that's what I've been reading as well. You can see gas prices have been falling, dropping below 90, and have tried to push above. Okay, but they keep falling below. All right, so it'll be really interesting, guys. I think the Dow is going to get affected by this. All right, quite heavily. Okay, I think obviously gold is as well. So just monitor this, guys. If you guys can go to Forex Factory, don't be a little lazy here. Check it out for yourself. You will, understand how this news folder starts to work. Okay, and that's just for CPI, guys. You have core CPI. All right, so core CPI, you guys can understand. Consumer Price Index, Federal Open Market Committee FOMC dealings with 0.06, 0.06, 0.07. All right, so why traders care? It's pretty much the same thing, guys. So just you can see all of the folders are pretty much near the same. So just watch and see here. I don't want to go over everything again just because I do want to get some trading in. All right, but just go to check that out, CPI. Okay, gold's still running here. Okay, so if we can get a nice, continuation, I'm looking for a close above here for maybe price to start to fluctuate coming near that hourly. All right, so it's looking something like this. I'm already in on the gold buys, so I'm not going to add, but that would be a nice continuation. All right, to see if we're going to actually start to get up there, but we got to get a confirmation close. Looking for that, volume push. Okay. Let's take a peek quickly at oil. Still running, guys. Okay, so I showed you the buys here. We're at like roughly 88.81. Okay, and you can see I am currently in this buy as well. It's running almost about 42, 43 pips. Okay, so monitor oil accordingly and go from there. Okay, so let's go check out Nasdaq now. Okay, still a little bit of consolidation, not much movement yet. Okay, there's Goldie, still shooting up, guys. Okay, so this is beautiful for us, very nice. You guys can see if you check out the webcam here, 2 trades. I got oil and gold, both in blue. I did a 0.5 on gold, around 150 bucks, and then a 3.0 on oil, and it's running about 100 right now. Okay, so I'm up about 240, 250. All right, Coming near news, I will look to close. This does, help out with the day. All right, so let's just watch and see how everything's going to move leading into 8:30. All right, guys, just because I might look to trade something else here, I am going to secure both of these. Okay, and then we're going to watch. I trade from phone, and then there is a MT4 down here, and I monitor on both. Okay, guys, there's a lot of rejection on gold here so far. Okay, I just closed that, and you can see why. Nice little impulse break. All right. We can still see that we're holding on a trend here. We haven't really looked at any conditions. We're just above the 50 on gold. Okay. You can see that we're still in a nice little uptrend. Where's the 200 and the 9? So we just broke above the 9, guys. That's why you had that nice volume push. So we're going to see if we're going to get that continuation here. All right. I keep the 9 on just so you guys can see here. And then we're going to check out Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq still pushing, guys. Okay, so let's take a peek here. All right, coming to a nice rejection area. We can see that we have some supply here starting to hold. Okay, so let's take a peek here. Let's add in. I'm looking for a short below here, guys. And this might, I'd be waiting for news to this. 13051. Okay, that's my opportunity for a sell here. And we're going to see how this is going to play out. Okay. Stop loss will probably be in around here. I'm looking for more of a bigger move, maybe a break down of the hourly support here coming in this news, but we'll watch and see. Okay, if it just continues, guys, you can still see we're not going to do any trend lines here. The 9 EMA is acting as our support level. So let's just add an alarm here. And then we will add an alarm just right above here, guys. Just so you guys can understand what this is, we'll make it a supply zone text just so you're on the same page with me here. Okay, and if you want, guys, you can even move this even a little higher. All right, that's just one of the areas, but that is just for me. Okay, and we're going to watch and see what's going to happen in the zone. All right, so let's take a peek on gold. Nice buying opportunities here. Okay, a lot of rejection here, pushing, nice continuation. So every time we're getting a nice impulse push, you can see it's running about maybe 9-10 pips, but the rejection here on gold is pretty strong. Okay, you can see that every time we come in around this area, price is getting pushed back down. So we're going to see what kind of move we're going to get coming into that 8:30 time base. Okay. And you know what I mean? If you guys are looking to take trades beforehand, you know what I mean? It's up to you. You are risking getting caught in news. You know what I mean? So it's something that You got to live and die by your rules. All right. And you can see why I looked to close on that gold trade. You can see the rejection coming in. I didn't like the impulse wicks that were keep getting pushed back down. Okay. You can see US 30 broke above, guys. So Nasdaq, let's see if we're going to have that continuation. All right, Nasdaq's looking pretty strong here. So if we start to push, we're just going to watch the volume go up. Okay, if we break this supply zone, you can see we're probably going to have it with a lot of momentum. All right, so we're coming to that key area here. We need to get a closure above that 13,080, which is the high. Okay, you can see that that's just the wick to the left. So we're going to break above here. You're going to see this candle is going to have volume. Okay, I'm telling you guys right now, to break this structure right here, you're going to see a volume base. Why? Because it's near the high and it's a previous rejection area. Okay, it's going to be probably maybe a 15 to 20 pip candle. Okay, but we'll watch and see and go from there. Did I say gold is a good buy now? No, I didn't say anything was good opportunities now just because of the news. Okay. So you can see oil got a little bit rejected, guys, testing that 9 EMA here. Okay, there's Nasdaq probably tapping that high. Okay, watch and see how oil is going to move. Okay. There's the Dow getting rejected. You can see gold is pushing back in. Nasdaq is just tapping our supply area. Okay, so this is where the double top can happen. All right, and we got about 15 minutes to news. So guys, I think this thing's going to probably push up a bit more. If that's the case, then we'll move this up a little bit for a sell, probably at that 15-minute resistance. Okay, and we'll go from there. And if it makes sense for us to look at that opportunity on news, then that's what we'll do. If it looks for buys, then we'll adjust accordingly. Okay. Okay, so there's the volume getting pushed at that 8:15 time. All right. I really want to check with the DXY how it's looking. A tool, you just saw one on Nasdaq, so we'll watch and see. Okay, so look at DXY, guys. You can see we just smashed through the bearish target here, and we're coming back down to probably that hourly target if we don't get through here. Okay, just broke. So I'm looking at, you can see the support level here starting to push down. Nice resistance is coming in, so we're just adjust accordingly, and we'll go from there. Okay. So the GU pushed up, guys, on the 1 hour. Nothing has really broken through on GU, even on the 15-minute. There's been really no push down to the downside. Okay, everything has just been kind of bullish here. We had 2 sell opportunities, but nothing really closed below. All right, they just kind of like closed above the 9 EMA and started to walk up to the upside. So nothing really happened. Now you can see that a lot of rejection is coming in around this area on GBP USD. Okay, so we'll watch and see here how the price moves are going to move on GU. All right. Okay, so nice resistance here. Let's see on GU, guys. Let's go with 12096. Okay, okay, and see if we're going to get a nice little sell opportunity below that general area. So they pushed it up here, gather some liquidity, and we're going to see if that's going to be another short position down there on GU. Okay, it's on the 15-minute, guys. Keep that in mind. All right, that's a trade for the future, 12096. This is on Global Prime, guys. You know, make sure you calculate your numbers accordingly, but that's an opportunity for a GU sell. Okay. Okay, so there's Nasdaq on the 15. Let's take a look at the 5. All right, so nothing is really closed above there. All right. You can see the rejection happening at the supply is pushing Nasdaq back down. Okay, you can see that gold. Do you see why I closed, guys? All right, a lot of rejection there on gold. So we'll watch and see how everything's going to move. You're going to sell the news, just wondering? We're going to watch news. I'm going to just abruptly sell for no reason. Okay, so let's just erase this, guys. Let's erase it. There we go. Okay, so all eyes are on that 8:30 time. You can see that if you got a nice reversal sell on gold, you'd be up a few pips, but it's not really worth getting trapped in, if you know what I mean. So, sorry, guys. Great best in that sell before news. Okay, so let's watch and see what happens. Nice rejection here, guys. Okay, just under 30 seconds, and that's going to be 8:20. All right. Okay, 12 seconds. For all the people selling now, just remember they can push this up. That is just a nice sell area, which would be your double top continuation. But price is in a short-term down trend coming from this area here around 5. They picked it up at 7, and then you can see short-term pullback, sorry, at around 8:15. Okay, so you can see that we're selling hard on Nasdaq so far. You can see that gold is trying to find some support. Okay, we're flushing in and out of these moving averages. Okay, you can see it's just going to be a chop session right here. All right, so I'm looking for gold buys right above here, guys. So we'll watch and see. It's a little bit long before news, but that 1794 area could be a nice opportunity if we start to show some momentum. All right, we can see that 1795 was a nice opportunity for a sell here, right up here to the left. Okay, you can see nice sell momentum here. We just didn't make it up there all the way today in terms of 810. All right, guys, let me go refill my coffee here for 2 seconds, and I will be right back. All right, let's just watch gold here, and we'll leave Nasdaq on so everyone can see what's going on here. Okay. Okay, guys, so you can see that the nice rejection is starting to form here. Okay, so we're now right at that 9 moving average. We got to start to close below for any kind of movement. Let's take a peek at Goldie here. Okay, so a lot of rejection coming in and out, a lot of sell pressure coming in. All right. Okay, so we're just waiting here. If we do break below, you can see we're starting to form, guys. Nice little uptrend here starting to come down, breaking that 15. We're coming down to that hourly. This is going to be a critical area, guys. 1789. Okay, very important mark here that led to the nice bullish push for multiple opportunities. Okay, so we're just going to watch here on gold and update it probably in about 2-3 minutes here. Okay, you can see Nasdaq is holding above that 9. Told you numerous times that 9 EMA is critical, guys. All right, like we're talking critical in terms of floating support and resistance. I love oil here. It's running 58 pips. Bada boom, bada bing. There's oil still holding, guys. Big move. Okay, there's US 30, huge sell-off here. Gold started to dump. Nasdaq is still holding strong so far, okay? Okay, so we'll give it some time here, guys. You can see that we're still holding above that 9. Got about 5 more minutes kicking in. All right, so let's just monitor everything. Take a look at gold. Okay, so you can see the sell-off starting to happen, guys. I see some volume and liquidity pumping in right at that 1789 area and then around here. Okay, there's some volume showing nice on oil, gold. Okay. Okay, so we got about 6 minutes, guys. Or sorry, 4 minutes here. 3. All right, so let's just watch and see here. Yeah, you can see they're holding at that 1790. All right, guys, a nice opportunity for a buy would be coming out of here if they're going to hold that support. All right. Right above that 1792. I wouldn't be entering it right now, but again, it does look pretty promising. It's right coming out of the moving average. They can sell it off, no issues there, but they can also push this right back up to almost 1800. Okay, if not, they're going to get rejected here and then start to flush back to probably that 1780. If we break here, guys, you can see we're probably flushing back down to 1785 and then maybe back down to the 1783 area. All right. Look at the indecision we have here, guys. Spinning top candle here. All right. Nasdaq just shot right back up. Okay, gold is starting to push up too. So I'm trying to tell you guys before, everyone trading Nasdaq before news. I don't know why, but look at this, guys. You guys see what just happened? Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Just wait before news. You know, it's up to you, all right? But again, if they get that sell right there, that'll be an opportunity for a nice little continuation push. I did tell you if they break through this supply zone, though, it's going to be a lot of force. I don't know how much more force you can really get on a candle. Okay, but look at that. That's a big potential stop loss hunt, guys. They can fill that wick, no problem. All right. I'm still looking for that 13051 area. All right, so let's just watch and see. Nothing should be triggered below if we don't get there. So let's take a look. GU started to push up too, guys. Maybe a nice little M pattern getting rejected. And then you can see gold at 1792 is looking pretty good. I did mention that we got to get a push here. But again, nothing has really closed just yet. And we got about 48 seconds. So if that 1792 is not promising, okay, here's the rejection here, guys, coming in. All right. So I'm looking for maybe a 1790. All right, 1790.4. In and around here, a nice little short opportunity. I'm not going to enter in just yet. But you can see here, price, it breaks below there, continue in nice little M pattern. We're just going to watch and see. If we break above, guys, we're looking at the continuations. All right, so let's just watch and see how gold is going to go. Right before news, guys, that was very similar to Nasdaq. So that just was the right setup here, okay, but the wrong time. So here we go with the news. See, right setup, wrong time, guys. Big stop loss order. Look at that CPI candle. Remember I talked about 92? Okay, you can see that Nasdaq rocketed up, guys. Everything started to push. Gold, I can't even be on the, it doesn't even fit on the screen here. Look at Nasdaq, told you just filled up. Remember we talked about the erratic behavior here, breaking through. This is CPI, guys. Look at this thing. That's why I said don't be in anything before. I'm just trying to be honest with you. It doesn't even fit on the screen, guys. Look at this thing. We're talking a 220 pip candle here. Okay, so for everyone still in news, or sorry, still in looking to trade news, you guys got to understand. That's why I wait usually for the first 5-minute candle here. We just passed right through everything. You know, huge momentum push, guys. All right. Told you don't enter in any shorts, nothing beforehand. I'm okay right now, guys, because I'm not in anything right now. I am just watching. And look at gold, guys, right back to 1800 here. Oil was the only one that I was in, okay? Oil was the only one that I was in, and you can see the momentum that's starting to push. Okay, so that's a big move, guys. Oil was the play of the day. Okay, you can see that big move coming from that 1888.81. I did tell you about news in terms of continuation. That thing alone ran 119 pips. So we're going to watch everything else here, guys. Let it do its thing. Everything just pumped, okay? Everything just pumped. Okay, so we're going to have to probably rechart this. Look at Nasdaq, guys. This is the craziest candle. I did try to tell you about CPI. I don't know if many people believe. I think there were some people on YouTube that were in some trades before. Hopefully you guys listened. You know, hopefully you did. The DXY guys, or did we tap our target? So now we let this candle play out. This is only 2 minutes in. Look at the DXY. Okay, so we're right back down. Let's take a look at the hourly here. We're coming to our 4-hour bearish target, guys. Okay, we're at the bottom right here. I think we're almost there right now. Yep, near the 4-hour bearish target. Okay. So we're coming to that big move on Nasdaq here. Everything's kind of slow right now, guys. Let's take a look here on the 5. Okay, let's take a look now at gold here, back at 1806. So maybe, hopefully, guys, for next time, all right, hopefully for next time you guys are listening to me when I'm mentioning to you about getting into anything like this, all right? If you do understand, then you know what I mean. It's too erratic. Like this candle right here, if you guys are on the wrong side of any of these trades, you know, I can literally say your account is no longer here. Like with all due respect. That's why I was trying to tell people to close before. Let's watch and see here. I didn't say place buy or sells or anything like that. I said good opportunities below. You can see that they smashed the sell right away. Wiped all the stop losses here. Okay, and then they're starting to push back up. Okay, so let's just watch and see. Okay. Right into supply, guys. Okay, so let's do its thing now. Let it do it. Nasdaq is still pushing up, guys. A lot of volume here. Okay, I'm going to have to probably redo a lot of this just because it's not even in my screen. Okay, so what we're going to do is just erase here, guys. And let's go to the daily. You can see we pushed right back up off the 9, and we're testing that 200. Okay, so this is critical, guys. Let's take a look at the 5. Here we go. Look at where we were compared to where it is now. Okay, so we're up here. We're at that. Guys, look at this. Daily resistance. All right, look at what happened here. Exactly what happened. If we look to the left, you can see where we had that plotted here at the high, 13350. Okay. Okay, this is a lot of volume here. They're going to have some kind of retracement. We're at that 200 EMA. So let's watch and see here. Guys, be careful of the sells. Okay, it's up to you guys. But if you look on the 15-minute, this thing is still very strong. If it breaks below here, okay, I bet you we can probably get a 10-20 pip move selling on the reverse side, but it's not really worth the risk. Okay, you guys understand that? It's not really worth the risk. If it does break down here, fine. good to go. Okay, if it doesn't, we'll just watch and see here. My account is burned. TDX Trader. It's tough, man. I tried to mention everybody not to trade for news, and you can see what happened right near the trade, guys. Right near a critical level. All right, it started to pick up some buying there on GU. Nothing closed below. All right. You can see the DXY is still sinking off for our 4-hour bearish target, guys. Remember, we did this on the weekly. Okay, then there's their Nasdaq short-term pullback. All right, let's watch and see here. Watch for this candle. Don't just sell yet, guys. We're going to watch and see. All right, we got 838 coming in next, 845. Just watch and see how this 13,290 is going to move. I want to show you guys something. Remember we talked about a dead cat bounce before. Oh, P Witcher, there's no really sell stop said there. So you can see, guys, nothing closing below here. Dead cat bounce, showing initial sells, and then starting to push back up. Okay. Okay, a little bit of indecision right now. Nice little Doji Candle here. Let's watch, see what kind of uptrend we're starting to form here slowly. Okay, this is what I see. Okay. Let's take a look at gold. Okay, looking at hitting that supply here, guys. 1805. Okay, so guys, let's watch and see here on the supply zone if we're going to start to get a push down on gold. I'm going to enter in maybe a small little, I want to see if we can get below this supply here. Okay, let's just watch and see. I'm not entering in just yet. If we close below here, guys, I might take a small little feeler sell, looking for that continuation. There we go. See if we can get that candle close here, guys. It broke here. Now I want to see in about 2 minutes if it's going to reverse, retest the entry, and then start to fall. Let's watch. Okay, so see how it's just waiting here. All right, it just dipped down. It tapped below, which is nice, that 1805. Okay, but we didn't get a closure below. Okay, so that's why I said wait about 2 minutes here if you guys are not looking, but that's potential look for, potential move in about 2 minutes. All right. So I didn't take this. I'm saying that if we get that push up a little bit, that will be the general area that I'm looking to take around that 1805. Okay. If we're still going to walk up to the upside, let it do its thing here, I think we can probably tap to 1810. All right. If we're going to get that volume starting to push in the continuous momentum. Oh, oil. Oil, there we go. There we go, guys. Look at that big move on oil. Barney, I am. Okay, so see on gold, guys, nothing really yet. All right, maybe we'll look at 1810 for a potential sell. If we start to see the wick rejection, we can keep that there. All right. Remember, that's around 1805, but I think we might tap that 1810 area before maybe having an eventual fall. So let's just watch and see. Okay, so here we go. Okay, still holding a little bit of a trend here with Nasdaq. We're going to take a look in a second. Where's that? Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so still holding there, very similar to gold. Still in that parallel movement. Okay, there we go on gold. I'm in on a small position on gold with that retest here. We're going to see if we're going to get a drop. Nothing too large. I'll use like 1810, 1811 as my stop loss. If it doesn't continue, guys, you don't need to take the sells here. We can just wait. All right. Okay, we're 2 minutes and 30 seconds almost coming in. There we go. We need to get below this 1803 area. Okay, we need to get above this below 1803 for the continuation. There we go, guys. Okay, I'm running about 5 pips right now. See how they're pushing it back up, guys? I don't like this. All right, they're trying to push it back on that above that wick trend. Okay, so if you guys are not entered in yet, just wait on this, okay, because they can push this back up. All right, I was up about 9 pips, and I'm still up about 2, okay, but if it starts to not show the momentum where it's going to start to continue, then I'll look to close. All right. This is the first trade other than the original trades that I told you at the beginning of the call that I have taken today, other than oil, okay? I told you I closed one oil and a gold, all right? I held oil, and the only other trade, this is the only one I've done. So for everyone trading news or holding through news, you guys are, you guys needed to understand your own risk. And if you guys held through news, okay, then you understood risk. All right, that's the thing, because I did tell you that CPI is probably one of the most biggest folders launch of the entire month. All right, so hopefully you guys understand the volume now and the volatility. If you guys never saw it before, okay, if you've never saw it before, if you've never seen it, all right, you now understand what it is. Okay, so, and you can still see, guys, there's a lot of buyers on gold. Okay, so if you guys are not comfortable with trading, counter trading on this sell, look to close now right at roughly break even. Okay, if you guys understand that, then give yourself maybe an 1807.9, maybe 1810 stop loss, all right, to where it is. Okay. So let's take a peek at Nasdaq too. Nasdaq is still on a nice little trend. Okay, there's gold, guys, looking good. There it is. Okay, so we're not getting below that 1803 just yet here. We're getting a little bit of support. It'd be nice to get in that 1802 area. There we go. All right, guys, so you can see nice momentum. They're still holding this here. All right, there you go, guys. You can see that the one trade around about 120, 130 bucks on the sell here, 150 now. Okay, just showing you. All right. Okay, so 850 guys coming in here. All right, I'm going to look at securing some of this, at least 90%. I'm running about 160. I'm going to close 0.9, which is 176, so 90%. All right, 150 eyes that actually closed that. So I got about 20 pips running, okay, at a $1 move, and I'm going to wait for a market open here, okay? Is anyone in gold? Okay, so let's take a peek at Nasdaq too. US 30 is still pushing up, guys. Okay, you can see that Nasdaq, if it starts to sell, all right, looking for a potential. We're going to wait until Nasdaq here a bit, guys. There's Goldie. There we go. I'm running about 30, 33 from my 1.0, 0.1, sorry. There we go. Boom, guys. They're beautiful. Here we go. Let's go. So they're coming to that 9 EMA, guys. That can be some TP, some profit taking here. Okay, guys, so you can see, look at, remember I told you that some profit taking was at around the 9 EMA. All right, look at that. Is PPI as crazy as CPI? You'll still have some volatility, but you can never really tell in the news. You know what I mean? Sometimes these things are a dud. Like I've been on these where they maybe only move 10, not 10, but at least probably 50, 60 pips, depending on it. All right, so I would be looking to secure this, guys, or at least a heavy percentage of it, just letting you guys know. If it still drops off, guys, look to add more on pullbacks. Guys, okay, so if you guys want to see US 30 here, we haven't really talked about that, right? You can smash the like button here. We're going to try to get to 300, right? If you guys got that sell, you know what I mean? Smash it up. We got about 189 likes. I haven't really even asked you guys. So if you guys caught this sell or you like the news and stuff like that, if you like what happens, I think that I probably saved a lot of accounts here just saying wait for news. You know what I mean? Obviously, there are people who do what they want to do, thinking they can beat news. And, I don't want to say it, but there was just someone in our group who, was up positive, quite a bit, and then held through news, and then is, I don't think has an account anymore. All right. So if you guys like that, man, just smash it up. Trust me, we're very cautious in terms of trading here. I told you my only trade was this gold sell, regardless of everything that happened today so far. So let's get these likes to 300, guys, and then we'll do a top down on US 30. We're going to monitor Nasdaq as well, all right, and then we'll just monitor both, see what happens. Okay, so perfect, guys. You can see that the sell is still continuing, right? I think that if we do make a move back down, guys, we can probably get to 4-hour resistance here. All right, so let's just watch and see how this is going to move. And guys, like I'm going to say this on YouTube, if there was a trade that I liked, okay, that would have been sent to the Discord. And you can see that there was nothing sent in the last hour. Okay, admins would have done that as well, and they obviously saw nothing as well. Okay, took along a BTC, guys. I like seeing BTC go up. That's a huge positive for me. I am a heavy BTC holder. All right, so it's all good news. Okay, so let's take a look, guys, at Nasdaq here. No, it's very weak. Okay, I still think this volume is still very strong here, guys. I'm just gonna erase all this shit. I don't care what levels these are anymore. Can't even read them. I'm sure you guys are feeling the same, especially on YouTube when you guys don't have good vision of the screen already. So we're just gonna go back to the old school methods here. All right, so I'm watching here the highs. We are extremely overbought, guys. You can see that gold is pushing back down. This is a beautiful trade. So I'm missing out on probably 15 pips right now, okay? I closed right a little bit above that 9 EMA. And you can see it's starting to flush. Wouldn't that be hilarious, guys, if they started to, start to sell this candle off and we start to get right back down to that hourly? All right. I think it can probably happen. So there's Nasdaq, guys. This is risky. It's 9 o'clock coming in here. I'm not looking to take a trade before the new hourly and 4 hour. Okay, we do know what happens on 4 hour candlesticks. Okay. Gold is the best. Here we go, new 4 hour, guys. Look to secure some of this. You know what I mean? We're coming to a critical area where price to the left, you can see, has had buyers step in. There's been a lot of sellers too, but we just broke through all the momentum here, so it's going to act as, nice momentum here. And I wanted to see US 30 starting to push down a little bit. Nasdaq down. All right. Gold's pushing back down. Crypto yellow vest. Now BTC needs to hold 23500. I think we should just get BTC back to 30,000. Then I don't know if you'd ever see me on YouTube again. We'll see. That's a joke, guys. There we go, guys. Just tap that 4 hour. Markets BTC goes to 100K. I'll change everything in my life so I can live on a nice little island. Guys, gold was perfect, honestly. And this is the thing, a lot of the times we are looking for news, okay, for its continuation, right? But sometimes, I have been doing this for a while, all right? I do know the news folders that have high impact. I know that CPI is one of them. I know that FOMC at 2 p.m. on Wednesdays is one of them. I know that the first week on Friday of every month is NFP. That's a big folder too. And every single Thursday at 8:30 we have unemployment claims. I don't need to look at the news, guys. I know what happens when they happen, okay? Now, the only thing is the volume and volatility of this news, okay? I know the main folders, all right, but it's the volume and the volatility that's going to have a reaction from them, okay? And we haven't really even looked at this, okay? We've just been trying to short gold, trying to catch one single move to make the stream, good, all right? Look what happened here. Okay, so we had 3 positives leading into the fourth at 0%. Okay, and then you can see 0.3%. 6, 6, 7, okay, sorry, 0.6, 0.6, 0.7, back down to 0.3. Guys, that's a 0.4 loss, right, on the consumer price. That's a lot in the world, okay? So that's why you saw everything kind of fluctuate, right? You can see that the DXY sold off in terms of the dollar index. Okay, you can see it started to pick up. We just tapped our 4 hour bearish target, guys. This was done, all these targets, Okay, if you want to see how they look, all these were done on Sunday, guys. Okay, we did the weekly outlook, and you can see that nothing has been bullish so far. All right, we didn't break above 107 at all. All right, you can see that overall trend line we had, as soon as it broke there, all right, it started to sell off huge. Okay, so now we're in that critical area of the bearish target that if we do break, I don't really have anything below here. Okay, so this will be interesting, guys. We can maybe get back to 104.8, all right, which is below the low. Okay, so that's a huge thing, guys. You can see the DXY is now leading for a GU breakout. Okay, nothing closed below here on GU on multiple opportunities. You can see that it's only been bullish. We looked for retracements here, but if you look on the 5-minute, okay, nothing has closed below on GU. All right, you can see we've had short-term pullbacks. Nothing closed below, push up. Close below, push up. Nothing has closed. It's all been wicks. All right. So you can see nothing closed below here. That's why you don't have any pending orders here. I didn't say set a sell stop or buy stop, whatever it is. Okay. GU has been bullish. All right. So people who were shorting GU, okay, we did have shorts done in the Discord, but nothing closed below for the hold. Okay. So, and then leading before news, everyone should have closed, regardless of even if they were in some impulse sells or not. Okay. Okay, and now you can see Nasdaq on the 5. That's why I told you I'm not really 100% sure on shorting it right now. Okay, and then you can see gold is starting to continue to fall here. Okay. Okay, guys, so 9:05 here, you can see we just went through the first 5 minutes of the hourly. All right. We pumped up a lot of love here, guys. Got 293, almost 300 likes. As soon as we get that 300, all right, we'll start to do US 30 here. I don't think we're going to have any more crazy erratic news to push these things right above our, above our screen here. So, it'll be hopefully pretty nice leading in for the market open. Okay. Guys, for the oil sell here, where I'm looking, all right, I'll tell you guys right now, we can go take a look at oil. Gold is a beautiful move, guys. Okay, like this is one of the best here. Okay, that thing's running 100 pips, a $10 move. So that was probably the best move that we could have done today, besides like gambling on the buys and sells for market open. Okay. So I'm looking for any kind of sell, guys, at around 91.808, which is right up here. Okay, the buys were here. It's a top and a bottom on the higher time frame. All right, so let's just watch and see here, how oil is going to move. All right. Yeah, guys, no problem on the gold sells here. I know a lot of people are probably wishing they waited till after news now, but this is, what happens. Sadly, it does, and I really wish that people would understand. Like, sometimes it's great to hold during news, and then sometimes it's, it can be really detrimental, guys. It can be hit or miss. That's why I did mention to you that, like, let's not be in anything before. All right, it's really important, and I think you guys can see why now. And even, guys, one of the cool things about, not cool things, but a stop loss, it still might not have saved you, all right, even if you were in these trades. Why? Because there's a thing called slippage, and that folder, some of these broker prices, like they might not have been able to fill that stop loss. That was so much volume being pushed in the market. You may have got triggered in your stop loss, but you could have probably lost still 10, 15 pips. All right. Now, again, it's tough. If that happens and you start to lose because of your stop loss, that's when you start to email your broker. Okay. That's when you start to email your broker and say, listen, I placed it here. I want to, reevaluate my trade. your slippage has allowed me to lose this much, and see if they reimburse you based on that. Okay, so 908 guys, I guarantee we got 300 likes. This is crazy today. Mad love 336 guys, thank you so much. If you guys see, we're almost at 39,000, which is crazy. The big 40. I'm going to be giving away a free 1-year membership. Okay, it's around 500 US value. All right. So once that hits 40 guys, that'll be our main giveaway. Okay. Members can win it too. Just don't go out and create a million fake accounts and try to like and sub all that, because it will come back. We do have a database. All right. Okay, can I please see GJ? Yep. We posted a free JPB, JPY chart setup here in the group, and you can see it pushed up nice, hit TP1, and then it just sunk off, very similar to GU. Okay. Okay, guys, so Nasdaq is starting to maybe pull back down. All right. 909 here. Guys, gold is just dumping. Wow. Now, for the people who blew their accounts on gold, right? I know you're looking at this like, why didn't I wait literally 5 minutes? Okay. Maybe next time. We have news coming up. Okay. We have news coming up. Tomorrow at 8:30, obviously unemployment claims and PPI. So this will be, nice movement. Price index will be a good red folder to trade, but we can see that, there's 3 folders here. So if one of them launches red, one of them launches green, you'll see a lot of indecision in the market. Okay. And, right now on Friday, you can see 10 a.m. we'll have big news, and then 2 p.m. So our London traders will see GU kind of move a lot around that 2 p.m. time. Sorry, 2 a.m. Sorry, guys. My bad. Okay, so I know a lot of people, like, they really don't even like gold. Okay, so how could you have managed this trade? All right. I told you guys stop loss 1810. If you guys were in these sells here, how do you do it? Honestly, the best thing for gold is a lot of times just move your stop loss to break even. If you guys are comfortable taking partials down here, you just have to make sure you look to the left. All right, so your partial taking could be right here at the daily. Your second partial taking could be right here. And then obviously your final trade would be right where you got the initial entry. And guys, we actually we didn't make it all the way down to the hourly support, but you can see that this is the key area where price start to get that volume. So we have fully retraced, guys, fully retraced on gold. Okay. I personally closed too early on this, but I did have a standard lot size at the beginning. So it was nice. So I'm happy with it. At least I know I didn't wipe any account here on this. Okay. And there will be more trades coming throughout the day. All right. So now our main goal is to see how much we're going to drop. All right. Okay. 1 second here. Okay, and gold is now pushing up, guys. All right. Let's take a peek now. US 30 is trying to break down here. This is a perfect flag pattern. Okay, you can see that oil is starting to push back down, guys. 7 years trading, I never took a partial. It's counterintuitive, to each his own. Yeah, man, that's great. I respect that. Someone telling me they don't do something because it's the reason why they have their own strategy. I respect the hell out of that. You know, if he just said, I think taking partials is stupid without, having a good reason behind it, yeah, then, it's like, okay, then I don't know why you got to say it, but if they understand it's not for them, they understand, right? The reason why partial taking is nice for new traders is because, honestly, at least they see something go in their account rather than just watch it go up and then go back down and then go into negative, right? All right, guys. So let's get down to US 30 here. I know we got much love going on. I don't want to leave you guys hanging here. We got about 821 people watching. Okay, 370 likes. That's really good. I appreciate that. Obviously look to secure on gold. You guys can see that this thing dropped well over 120 pips for the sell, and it's having its retracement now, looking for the bullish direction here. It's 9:15. You can see that Nasdaq, all right, coming right to that 9 EMA, and US 30 is kind of forming the same thing here. Okay. So we're going to use this trap method here on US 30. I am going to just refill my coffee cup again, guys, and I will be right back. All right. Guys, does everyone drink coffee here, or are they more of a energy drink kind of person? What do you guys? I just made that Nespresso, and it took a little longer. But first time I left this morning, and now I just got a refill here. Let's see what you guys drink. Anybody drinking coffee and whiskey this morning? Some people may need it after the call. All right, so let's get ready, guys. I just threw that here. Pre-workout, nice, absolutely. Well, guys, we're approaching. Gin and tonic, oh yeah, that's my drink, guys. But again, I don't know what time frame you are, but here it's 9 in the morning. If you're drinking gin and tonics, you're ready to party. So, and a big hashish. Oof. Gin tonic and hashish. You guys are getting the day started nice. Have a quick look at GU. Yeah, I'll take a look at it in a second, guys, for sure. All right, and guys, just letting you know that I do not condone the solicitation of marijuana. We are in Canada, so it is legal here. That's why I make so many of these jokes. If you guys are in states or countries where it's not legal, I do apologize. We are not doing anything illegal. Good old Canadian way of life. All right, guys, so I see some 4-hour resistance here, pretty strong. Dabs, oh, guys, I used to dab. I used to. Not too much anymore. Can't really function too much, guys. All right, see some 4-hour resistance around here. All right, and we're going to start to work on the hourlies now, guys. Okay, so let's go to hourly. Okay, so I see some nice hourly resistance right on the top wick here, guys. Remember I told you about shorting? Okay, I did mention this last week on gold for the dead cat bounce. Okay, now in terms of dead cat bounce, gold actually had a sell off here, but the indices, they might be showing that kind of bounce here, right? Where it's like they fake sell and then, you know, all of a sudden they continue to move back up, all right? So let's look at our 1 hour support. And we're going to go to our 15-minute now. Okay, guys, beautiful here. So 15-minute support level. Okay, a little bit of rejection below. I'm not going to really use that right here. I'm just going to use the 5. Okay, so everyone's selling. Okay, hopefully you secured. You can see that you know, price is kind of having fluctuations in and out of here. All right, there's a lot of rejection near the hourly. I'm just going to move that down there so we can see we're at hourly resistance and 15-minute support. All right. Okay. 921, guys. Okay, so listen, I know we have just did our top down here. Let's take a look. Didn't that girl in the US, the WNBA player in Russia, get like pending 8 years for having a little bit of weed? So that's what I mean, guys. I had to say right away, it's, you know, completely legal here. 9 years. That's insane. You know what I mean? THC vape trends, yeah. It's crazy, guys. There's Nasdaq still holding here. Yeah, exactly, guys. Respect other countries' laws. You're going into them? Absolutely. Scott, I agree 1000% with what you say. Okay, so we're just going to focus on both of these here, guys. Let's take a look. All right, you can see we're starting to show overbought territory here, starting to cool off. Okay, don't know if Nasdaq's going to drop here. It's showing signs. Okay, but this is also a flag pattern. I don't know if you guys understand. All right, nice flag pull here, consolidation structure. If this is the case, let's take a look on the hourly, guys. Believe that we can probably get to this level of structure if price wants to continue. We can see we are overbought even on the hourly. So if this thing does drop, okay, so 1 hour bullish TP. So 1 hour bearish TP. This is on Nasdaq, guys, so keep this in mind. All right, let's go down to the 5-minute and see how this is going to look. Okay, it's a big move here. We can obviously get a little higher than probably these levels. There is a top wick here, and this is just that level of support structure showing. Okay, Okay, so we're gonna watch if we do break below that 9 EMA, it'll look good for a sell here. But let's take a peek at US 30, guys. Goldie's pulling back now. Yeah, you can see US 30 is starting to have that engulfing candlestick here, looking for the continuation potential push. Okay, 15 seconds going to be that 925. Okay, oil's pushing back down, guys, to that 80, 89.6 area. All right, here's the last 5-minute candle before. So, guys, let me ask you a question. With what we have done here, do you guys want to trade US 30 or Nasdaq? Okay, just put in the chat here. YouTube, start bumping it up. Members, I'm going to post in the Discord under Traders Talk. Okay. Let us know what you guys want. We're taking all considerations here. Just post it in Trading Talk. Okay. Do what you guys got to do. Maggie, how do we do? It's in the group. A lot of people they want. Okay. Keep it going, guys. I got a lot of people wanting Nasdaq, as weird as that is. I know we just watched Nas. Okay. I think it's to deal with the spreads. Okay, so a lot of people want it actually. So let's watch and see here. Okay, so we'll trade. We're gonna leave it on probably US 30, guys. I know a lot of people want Nasdaq here, but we just did Nas, so let's watch and see. Let's go take a look at Nasdaq too beforehand. I've got about 2 minutes left. Okay, take a peek here. Gold's still pushing down, guys. Nasdaq is starting to show good momentum. All right, still in that consolidation phase here. Not much has happened. All right, so I'm just going to leave this alone. It is a flag pattern here. Okay, I'm a little more biased towards the buys coming up to that, hourly bullish TP. So we can set it like this. The sells are obviously a breakout below and closing below that 9 EMA here towards 13,202. Okay. Okay, so let's see the top of that wick here. I think it's 33250. Okay, so right above there, that wick. Okay. Starting to close, guys. Give it a couple seconds here if you guys are not looking to trade right away. You saw how the volatility was having for the news. So just monitor this accordingly now. Remember, we are showing over sold. So here we go, guys. Here's the market open. Let's watch and see. Okay, everything is kind of retracing now. Slowly pushing back down. You can see that US 30 is pushing in. Let's take a quick peek at Nasdaq. Okay, fake impulse here. Started to drop. You can see US 30 is pushing down in that consolidation. Okay. So let it do its thing here, guys. Don't enter in prematurely. Gonna watch and see how this move is gonna go right on that 9 EMA. Okay, if we hold above this 33250, guys, I'll look for a buy opportunity, but I want to see more momentum close. There's not much volume here pushing. All right. Yeah, guys, anytime news happens here, everything's going to be slow post-market open, probably until 10:30, 11. All right, so just remember that. So that's what I'm saying. If you guys are not cool, comfortable with trading right now, there's no one needing to pull any buys or sells. We just sit there and watch and wait. Okay. This continuation will just be a flag pattern here. Okay, the momentum is starting to flop below though. All right, no confirmation has closed above yet. It's just the initial wick starting to push back down. So let's just watch and see here. Coming into maybe that first 5-minute close at 9:35. So everything's kind of selling off now due to that big moves. Okay, everything is retracing, guys. Nice little divergent play here, starting to show off. Price pushing up, pushing back down. Okay, momentum is still very strong on US 30 though, so we're going to watch and see probably how this candle is going to close. All right. Let's take a peek at Nasdaq. Okay, gold pushing back down here. Okay, you can see the Nasdaq is a little bit indecision now, right on that 9 EMA. I'm gonna read this aloud. Send a special shot in the morning. I was gonna pull the trigger on a trade this morning. I heard that in the warnings. I traded in simulation, incurred a huge loss. If it was real account, you would have lost 45%. Good, man. So at least you understood, guys. It's perfect. You switched from your real account to demo, right, for that news because you didn't want to risk it. And if you did trade your normal way, you would be down 45% on your account, right? So it's pretty promising that, at least you were smart enough to realize to switch it up and not really, use accounts for everything. And that's another thing that one of our Josh said in the group. If you guys are not, I think it was Josh or Key, one of the two. If you guys are not comfortable with trading this, switch to a demo account and see how see how it moves. Okay. So 934, guys. This is really slow right now. Oil's pushing down. Okay, GJ is pushing down. Gold is kind of holding that level of support here. Okay, Nasdaq is pushing down. All right, nothing is broke above on Nas, so you can see we're slowly starting to sell. Okay, monitor this accordingly here. Give it some time. I want to see how this first 5-minute candle closes. Okay, GU is starting to break down as well. And you can see that US 30 is getting a little closed below here, still holding above that 9 EMA. All right. Okay, look at this type of candle here, guys. This is a Doji candle. Price is starting to shoot back down. Nothing is closing above here so far. This is very slow, guys. Okay, this is very slow movement here. All right, why? Because of the news that just happened. Okay. I think gold would be probably better. Oil would be even better to trade than this right now. Okay, Nasdaq pushing back down here. Finding that level of support. Okay, everything, guys, is slowly selling off here. Okay, if GU does break this critical level, then you can probably get pushed back down. So that's a 22015. Probably going to start to move on the sell area here. Okay. Nasdaq is continuing. Gold is continuing. Okay, US 30 is continuing. Everything is selling off here, guys. All right. I'm just waiting here for the first, probably next 3 minutes, close to about 940 here. Not pulling the trigger on anything just yet. I know what can happen. They can come to these 9 EMAs and start to shoot back up. All right. So I've seen this happen multiple times. I haven't taken a trade on anything just yet. I see a lot of people pulling triggers on everything already. Hopefully you guys are in profit in what you're doing. All right. If not, you guys got to remember that we just had big news, so everything is just kind of indecision right now. All right. Okay, so about 2 minutes left. Okay, so that 332 5-0 is acting as a nice resistance area so far. Okay, nothing getting pushed below there just yet. Sorry, above there. You can see it's starting to close. Okay, you can see that gold still dumping off. Nasdaq still slowly starting to sell so far. It looks like potential flag pattern. If price is going to hold here, we're going to watch and see. Okay, so let's take a look at GU2. Okay, starting to break down. Okay, still dropping, guys. All right, watch GU here. Everything is starting to slowly dwindle down. Even US 30, okay? Okay, here's that 940. Let's just erase this overall trend here. We're going to see what's going to happen based on this 9 EMA. There is like no volume right now, guys. So if this is the case, we're probably going to stop trading in about 5, maybe 10 minutes max, okay? I'm not liking the way that these candles are just showing the volume here. And it's just because of the news, guys. Okay, I told you that 9 EMA is critical for support and resistance. See, gold is picking up some volume here. Nasdaq is picking up some volume. GU slowly breaking that thing, maybe looking for a retest here. Everything went from bearish to slowly bullish right now, guys. All right. So we're going to watch and see what kind of moves are going to come out of that 945 candle. We need price to break above 33250 for that opportunity here. Okay, if not, it's going to get rejected again, and you're going to see a big long wick push down exactly what happened in this price right here. So if we start to close above here, guys, at 33250, that's what I'm looking for right there. Okay, that's what I'm looking for if we start to close above. If not, if this doesn't happen, then we're just probably going to get rejected and pushed back down, which overbought territory would make that happen. Okay. Angela Lee sends out tweet that the Breakfast Club is officially over. Oh man, that's not good. Sorry guys, I just saw one of those news things pop up. I have this. Hey, there we go. Let's see if we can get it, guys. Opa, let's go. Let's see if we can get brace those past those wicks here. We need to get a close above, guys. So we got about 1 minute and 47 seconds here. Let's see if we can get a close. Baby, there we go. All your sellers are getting smashed right now. You can see US 30 buy. I'm in it around 140 out of 5.0. No sells continuing below that 9, guys. Anyone else in these US 30 buys? Beautiful, guys. Thought we were waiting for close. I was already in that, unfortunately. Okay, we sent this to the Discord group. 33250 was the buy. Okay, and I was already in there from, it was in drawdown actually on here. So I'm securing 90% of this, guys, 4.0, and then leaving the rest as a runner. Okay, if you guys are in on this, you can close. If not, you know what I mean, just watch and see here. The new candle is going to open up in 11 seconds. And you can make your trade judgment based on that. Okay, so we fluctuated from looking like a downtrend, okay, into something that is looking like a nice little parallel bullish channel here. Let's take a peek at Nasdaq. All the sellers were on Nas. I know everyone was selling it, and now you are getting, maybe not dusted, maybe you guys caught the original candle, okay? But again, you can see that price is starting to fluctuate and push back up now. This is a bullish flag pattern here. So when it gets this 4-hour resistance, guys, it's going to do one of two things. It's going to get rejected and just fall, or you're going to see another bing rocket candle here pushing through that type of resistance. Okay, one of the two is going to happen. We just got to see how it's going to move. All right. Okay. So let's see if we can get this 3-minute push, tapping that 4-hour resistance, which would be your TP, guys. And once that is done, we're going to probably end the stream. Okay. Did anyone take US 30 here? Because I'm kind of confused. I'm not seeing any movement in terms of the chat. I'm not seeing anything. It's very quiet, and I understand that. But for me, guys, as a streamer, what motivates me to come back is when we start to see interaction, right? When people, we always hear the bad, but we never really hear the good. So if you guys are doing anything like this, if you want us to keep coming on here for free, you know what I mean? You just update us, guys. Update us on what you're doing. If not, then like I said, we can just go with our 1,000 member, 1,200 member group and just go in the back, right? We really rely on YouTube for motivation. You know what I mean? And I think that any streamer would do the same. I'm not knocking you guys at all, but remember, we don't need to do this on YouTube. Okay, we could just post videos like everyone else and show up half-assed, but we're really trying to protect your accounts here and help you guys grow this stuff. So any interaction is always important. It's always welcome. It helps us. You know what I mean? So, and if not, guys, there's no problem. You know what I mean? I understand if you guys are just chilling back, sitting, watching it, having a drink, smoking a joint, whatever it may be. Okay, but it does motivate us to want to continue to do this on YouTube, because right now we just gave you guys a free 60 pip trade, which I know half you guys probably on YouTube pay for a signal channel, the $50 a month for this type of thing to happen. And the consistency that we bring, guys, is very high. So just so you guys know, it's very helpful and motivating for us to keep getting up to give you guys that continuous stream. Okay. Shisha, shisha, no weed. Amen. Bring that shisha over here, dude. We can do it live. Okay, here we go, guys. Almost tapping it. The whipping post, if you don't want to pick up customers on YouTube, guys, I don't stream for that. I stream to show what we do, and if you guys want to do that, you can join us, no problem. I've told multiple people to save their money and put in their accounts rather than trying to get another member. So, and I have full members that can attest for that, who try to do a little bit more than what they want. So, but I do agree with you about the streaming part. Here we go, guys. Almost tapping that. This is probably running about 70 pips. And I can promise you guys, we're probably not ever going to go off YouTube. It's nice. It's dead when the chat is not moving. You guys understand that? It's kind of like, okay, are people doing this? Are we just sitting here? You know what I mean? And it's just a motivation thing. So hopefully you guys understand that. It's nothing more than that. It's just, I want to know what's going on. Interaction is key with this stuff. Super chat, these other things that we're doing. It's very interactive, guys. Okay. So take a look, guys. We're now approaching right near that 4 hour here, getting a little bit of rejection. All right, it was running about 68 pips, guys. And then we're going to see if we're going to tap here at that 950. So yeah, you did nothing in terms of trading, guys. That's no problem. Sometimes it's best to just sit back and watch, and it's probably going to protect your account a little bit better. Cool, guys. All right. So you can see here, and you're getting rejection. There's still a nice uptrend, all right, but the resistance is going on. My suggestion to you guys, if you took this buy, I would definitely be securing at least 80%, 90% of this, okay, because this thing can push right back down here, all right. Let's take a look at Nasdaq too. You can see a lot of rejection coming in here. So following Nasdaq, maybe US 30 is going to start to sell off, guys, okay. And you can see it's slowly starting to do it. Okay, guys, well, 950 is tapping here. We still are running about maybe 30, 40 pips in profit. You guys manage this trade, all right? We're at a critical area here, okay? We will be streaming tomorrow, guys, same time, same channel. You know how it is. Tomorrow we got a pretty good day, all right? We're looking at, let me see here. Okay, so we're PPI, remember, guys, core PPI and then unemployment claims, okay? So remember, guys, this can be very, very beneficial and also very erratic in terms of movement. So we're going to take the same kind of approach as we did today with the CPI with this news. All right, nice red folder here with two other ones. So it's a little bit more detrimental because there's they're not correlated. Like the PPI is different than unemployment claims. Okay, so two news folders can have erratic behavior and send price, one way fast and the other way just as fast. Okay. My suggestion to you guys is if you're in anything before that, if you're not trading tomorrow with me or with anybody, please check out, Forex Factory beforehand and see these updates. Okay. So guys, with that being said here, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. We bumped up we're at 890 people, I think it was, coming into news. Okay, we caught the nice gold sell-off here, finally a US 30 buy. You can see that we really only did two things today, all right? And it was a very patient day. If you guys did some impulse trades, please back test everything that you did wrong. Okay, we don't really need to back test the winners. Obviously, we want to see what we did, which is positive reinforcement. But back testing the losers is going to see why you pulled that trigger at this point and then how to change it for the future, okay? So, guys, God bless. Straight up, thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, I told you to secure some of this. You can see it's starting to get rejected now. And we will resume same time, same channel tomorrow. Okay, so have a good day, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys, even though I have no idea a lot of people's names. But just know that everything is appreciated, okay? All right, guys. Later. Have a good day. And if I don't see you, have a good week, okay? Bye-bye.